First off, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to those apostles and elders from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, this your brother the Waba from the branch of GMS here in Chicago, coming right back at you with a little lesson. And this right here, man, is just, some things that was just on my mind. As we see things are picking up, we see a lot of things happening. Trump with this military use over in D.C. I just looked at a video from the Elder Apostle Tahar, where a woman had a dream. I think the other brother had a video, the same video, but I just happened to look at his video where the woman had a dream about her being on a bus, and then all of a sudden the power went out, the phones went dead. She said when she looked out the bus, she seen nothing but people murdering each other. And then she stood up here and said that the phone kept saying, this is an emergency, this is an emergency. I think that's what it was saying, but that's just one of them. She had a vision. And then another woman had a vision of the military police out on the streets. And guess what? Trump just put military police out in D.C. And if you listen to his news conference, he was talking about in Chicago and New York. So, and you got to understand, these are major cities that he's talking about putting these military, National Guard, or whatever he think he's about to do. And there you go. So with that, man, I just want to grab a few scriptures. Now, the first scripture I want to sit up here and grab is 2 Esdras 9. And this is, he answered me then and said, this is 2 Esdras 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure out the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Now you're seeing uproars, and you're about to see a lot of uproars because there were a lot of news conferences in Washington, D.C., where people were talking about this is some bullshit, and and they were having problems with it and getting angry. And you see where Trump is putting most of these the military in, where he's sitting up here saying they're going to help the police and all this other nonsense. But you see, this is a martial law coming right now, point blank period. This is martial law. This is that second Esdras, part of that second Esdras 15. It ain't fully hyped up yet, but this is where it's going to go. That second Esdras 15, second Esdras 16. But hey, these are the things that we got to, this is the thing, brothers. Hey, it could be happening at any moment. But the point that I want to sit up here and get, hey, bros, hey, the times that are ahead, hey, the Lord got us, man. And that's where I really want to go with this. So, Jacob's trouble is just right around the corner. It's knocking at the door. It's ringing the doorbell. So with that, let me grab a few scriptures. I had a couple of them pulled up. This is where I really want to go. This is Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So as we see the times ramping up, this right here is what's going to be our stability. This right here is going to sit up here and give us that comfort us. These scriptures, this truth, this word, in the times ahead. Because with them two women having them visions with what DJ Trump is doing, as we see, things can ramp up real quick and real fast. And brothers, we got to make sure that we in this truth, we in this knowledge. We got to make sure we stay steadfast, because things can go south real quick. And guess what? We ain't out there on the highways and byways no more. You might not be around brothers when shit goes left. You might not be at home. You never know. You got to understand those things. So with the times that we in, we got to understand, this wisdom and knowledge is going to keep us stable. And we also got to go into that Ephesians 5, and 15, that, be circumspect because the days ahead are evil, or the times ahead are evil, redeeming the times because the days are evil, and those things are happening. With that, let me sit up here and go into parts of the Psalms 91. I'm just going to get a part of it. Psalms 91. Y'all know, it says Psalms 91 and 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. What's the secret place of the Most High? This truth, this knowledge, this wisdom. Being under his protection, man, in the times ahead. I will say to the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My power in him my power. In him would I trust, and there you go. And I really just want to really get those things right there. Amen. In the days ahead, in the times ahead, this truth is all we have. This truth is knowledge, Trusting in Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man, to sit up and guide us, to keep us, to protect us, and from the things that are about to come, And as we already know, some brothers are going to sit up here and be martyrs. Some of us going to be martyrs, and that's going to happen. But hey, even you say strive to the truth and to death, and the Lord will fight for thee. So hey, even in death, it is what it is, man. We still continue steadfast and hold the line and hold steadfast and hold his faith, man. Point blank, period. I wasn't meant to making this long. I just want to sit up here and just get these few words out, man, because hey, shit can break off at any time, man. And as we see things are ramping up, and it get worse real quick. I kind of think about that movie, Deep Blue Sea, where Samuel Jackson was giving that speech. He said, you see how bad things can get and how quickly they can get there. So, hey, things can get bad and they can get bad quick. So, hey, we got to keep that in mind. The other thing I want to sit up here and grab was, I want to go, what was that? It was a second Edge 16. Yeah, second Edge 16. I just want to go there just for a minute. This is second Edge 16. And in this right here, man, like I said, a lot of this is right around the corner. As you sit up here and see, man, that martial law is right around the corner. Hey, these troops going out. If he put troops out in all these cities, there you go, man. Do you honestly think, hey, this is going to start as a ticking time bomb just waiting to happen? I'm going to start at 70, but the whole point is down about 74, 75. But I'm going to start at 70. This is second Edge 16 and 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. And that's coming, man. You're going to have these troops. You're going to have the military. You're going to have these cops. All these motherfuckers, man, they're going to come in. Probably snatch us up out of the crib in our drawers. No telling what, man, could happen, man. But you got to have that thought in your mind. Hey, bros, you got to have in your mind that things can happen. And you got to have it in your mind, man, hey, that the Lord got us. You got to have it in your mind. So, hey, keep that in mind. It says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Now, this second Ezra 16 and 72. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. And there you go. Hey, man, when they come for us, man, hey, be steadfast, hold the faith, don't waver. I'm gonna put it like this, man. Hell yeah, you're gonna probably be afraid at that damn time. Someone come crash through, snatch you out the bed while you sleep, snatch you from your job when you don't know it, come up on you, yeah. But then you gotta get your wits about you and say, hey, this is gonna happen. You don't sit up here and think that these motherfuckers, FBI and CIAs and the three-letter crew don't have files on each and every one of us, most of us, if not all of us. They do. They do. I'm quite sure they have files on more harsh on others than others, but still, you don't sit up here and think that they do. And just knowing that alone, understand that, hey, you know what? That's why we need this truth even more. This is second Ezra 16 and 74. Hear, O ye, my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh is your guide. And there it goes, man. Hey, don't worry about nothing, man. Hey, we got the Lord protecting us. These other people ain't got shit, man. These other people don't have hope. They don't have faith. They looking out the window and it be dark. These Edomites are sitting up here being scared, and all this other stuff that's going on. And then you got these other Edomites that just think everything's going to be hunky-dory and peachy cream, Man, fuck them. But 2/3 of our people, man, don't understand what's coming. And a lot of them still sit up here and think everything is cool. And wait till all hell break loose. You got some out here who paying attention, though. You got some who are, the elect is. You got some that, you got probably a 2/3 variety that's out here paying some attention, But guns and all the carnal shit that they think they're going to do ain't going to save them. If you ain't in this truth, man, you through. But hey, man, it was just something I want to speak up on, man. I was sitting up here looking at a lot of brothers' videos and paying attention to a lot of things that's going on, and it's just a matter of time. So I ain't gonna ramble and I ain't gonna keep rambling about it. But hey, hey, brothers, just hey, stay prayed up, man. Pray for each other, man, because we definitely almost out of this motherfucker. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to those apostles and elders from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways preaching the truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed sooner. With that, I always say stay prayed up, brothers. Pray for each other because we're almost up out of here. So with that, I like to say Kwam Yasharella and a Baba Ball and Ayahabadam Malakiam. Shalom.